The road trip continues as we finally make it back to Knights Ferry. We wanted to do the bridge last time, but there was no access, so we're going to try it again today. Come along with us as we check out this historic bridge along the river in Knights Ferry, California. What a beautiful little spot and what a beautiful day. Oh no, that person's not having a good day. All right, we finally made it to the Knights Ferry Bridge. We've been to this spot before, but when we saw the bridge was closed, we decided to wait till we came back. The bridge is still closed, but even if I see it from a distance, that'll make me happy. Bobby's Pass works here too because it's another federal spot, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. There's a lot of bees here. And some cool old buildings.
Walk through history.
Love it.
Ahead of you is a piece of California's history. Ruins of buildings that were full of life when Knights Ferry was one of the mother loads of thriving communities.
Yep.
But then, what happened?
Probably the railroad was rerouted for
Or the
starters.
freeway came in.
Oh wow, there's all the native tribes that used to be here. Gotta take a photo of this. Another thing that's better about today than the last time we were here is it's not 110 degrees. We're in the low 80s in October. Having what we call in California an Indian summer, where summer kind of pushes into October, sometimes even early November. Is this the jail? Or a jail for midgets, as they keep talking about our teardrop, a trailer for midgets.
Oh, one of grinding stones?
Oh. Those stones, yeah.
Millstones.
This area is rich with history. Not only gold country lore, but also the supplies needed at that time, the power needed at the time, access to both sides of the river needed, all for the California gold rush. These things are all prevalent here at the Knights Ferry Bridge on the Stanislaus River in California. Some of the history here is just a shell of its former function. Even the remnants tell the story. Although the bridge is currently not accessible, it's a beauty to admire. Come check it out with us. The bridge is still under restoration. It's been closed since December 30th of 2022. It holds the impressive title of the longest covered bridge west of the Mississippi River at 330 feet long. We have visited several historic covered bridges in California and Oregon, but this beauty is most impressive. Built way back in 1864. The power generation plant, formerly the mill, used the force of the water to generate power. The power plant began in 1899. Part of the old generator is still inside. So neat.
So neat.
What year?
I don't know.
Oh, that's fine.
I wasn't reading anything. I was just
Oh.
what was here and what was once here. So this is what I think.
Okay, tell us.
So the river's down there. Everything needs to flow downriver, and this needs to be powered by the river. So here, there was some kind of belt that probably came around. They came to this structure that had another wheel on it for the belt to kind of ride on, and on down to the source of power. And up here, it would run everything. Once you get this spinning, you just start hooking stuff up to it, and your mill and
All the machinery that was in here.
But there was probably something once here, and there's probably
The wheel, probably, or maybe.
like a tension wheel to keep the
Oh. Oh, there's a
Probably went
nest.
all the way across because these are all the same level. It's got big old
Mm-hmm.
that would come up and tie something in. So it's like
Yeah, they look like the bottom of a bridge almost.
a big wheel of some kind, I'm sure. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
Big old hole. Oh, maybe the big came in this way or I don't know.
You can see part of the covered bridge right there. I think it's the oldest covered bridge left in California.
From this structure all the way down to this hole. Pretty far down.
He knows I can't climb up there. My legs are so short. Huh. Hey.
Well, that's what it says right here.
Oh, man. So cool when you can like immerse yourself in the history, not just like look at pictures in a book and be like, look at that building. Because this building is so big, okay? That coil, that all this is making us feel real small.
Yeah, this is just the mechanical part of the structures.
Like, let's see if my head will even. Okay, my head comes just to the bottom of that frame of the window on that side. And I hate to even say it, but it's not 2 tags, which is always good. Those doors are neat. More of this structure here.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Serious.
Jeez. Holy. There's that nest. So cool. Straight across.
Oh, not too far back.
Breeze is nice.
Oh. Yeah.
Remember we came and did a turnaround there last time?
Oh, yeah.
There's for your horses. Ooh. As we hiked towards the historic covered bridge, we came across the skeleton of the Tulloch's Mill. David Locke built Knights Ferry Flour Mill in the late 1850s, but a flood destroyed the mill in 1862. Usually history in California has been lost to fire, but this time it was flood. The general store, which is the oldest one operational in California, not far from here, shows the marking on the storefront from a more modern-day flood. In 1862, David Tulloch rebuilt the mill, and nearby Reservoir Lake is also named Lake Tulloch. An upstream dam diverted water to a water wheel, which turned the millstones. David's son Charles converted the mill into a hydroelectric plant at the turn of the century, which provided power to the area until the 1920s. So Bobby just learned
that Tulloch Mill, I guess it's called. And it was Knights Ferry's first flour mill. It was destroyed in the flood in '62. And a new mill was built here by David. David's the son.
1862, by the way.
And he ended up turning it into an electric plant to power the town and everything.
Oh.
Rather than the flour mill, because that was a dying thing, I'm sure.
And the flour mill was built in 1850s, I saw it said. So these
Good job, you guys.
bricks are pretty old, and yeah, people want to carve their names in them. There you go. Whatever.
Or take pieces of it.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, Bobby?
If we made this structure today, it wouldn't last as long as this one's been standing.
Oh, no.
Although it's standing and not in the best shape, the brick are made 100% different nowadays. And you can see back in those days, it kind of held up.
Just the roof didn't, huh?
Yeah, it's just wood.
Lots of gravel.
Wow, very keystone.
Oh, cool. The mill house here was built in 1854 by David Locke, and for the next century it served as an office and the residence. The plant manager lived there once the hydroelectric plant took over. He lived there until the plant closed in 1927. It was then sold in 1939 and used as a vacation home. How cool is that? And then in the 1970s, the Army Corps of Engineers bought the land and the buildings for preservation. Let's check out the mill house built around 1854. Still standing, like you said. Wow, those stairs are very spread out. I could tell by the way you walked up. Oh, you can't. It just goes right to the wood. And there's the bridge. You can't walk over it right now, fortunately. And then the river's there, and the trail goes along the river still. What's this sign say over here? Original 1857. Stop, pause, and educate.
Stop, pause, and educate yourself. You know, big ones, small ones, gravel, just
Fit them into little puzzle pieces.
Yeah. It's incredible. They're all different colors.
I don't know why it reminded me of the Wani, how they built it like the rocks around.
Yeah.
The smaller to the bigger or bigger to the smaller? Forgot now. Big, smaller.
Bigger to the small.
Bigger to the small.
Probably.
Fishing.
Oh. No bait.
Hatchery trout. How do you know?
Their fins will be worn on the bottom because it's concrete lined.
It's almost over.
Oh yeah. The hell?
Somebody walk across it. National Historic Landmark as of 2012.
I'm running at Anaya tonight. My daughter would freak out.
Oh my gosh! Put your headlamp in so it glowed too.
Oh yeah. I'll just put it on a rope and have it swing out of the trees.
Looks like some kind of erosion problem on the back hill here. That photograph you just saw shows the shim they put in. Put it in your words, babe, because I don't use the right words.
It's kind of like putting Lego logs, Lincoln logs together. There's always kind of you gotta leave a space open so it all fits in together. And then there's still that little open space, so you use shims that taper down and come one in one side, one in the other side, and they expand as you feed them in, which fills that void that you created by having the gap, so you could put the item together, the structure. It's so neat. I wish I was an engineer like that and completely understood everything. It's great to build stuff.
We're gonna hike down to the river. There's others down here as well. Wish I had a visor to hold my hair down and to shade my face. It's warm out here. The doggy's having a nap. She needed it. It's very rocky. Twist your ankle. My friend broke her foot at work and she's been out of commission for a minute now. Oh,
It's all part of it.
it's not the natives?
Yeah, it's all part of it. There's
Oh, wow, that's a
I
good
wish
shot.
we've seen stuff. There's probably another building here. And I'm thinking maybe the water came from the hill up there down through that pipe we walked over.
Oh,
which
maybe.
generated the pressure to move this wheel and to do all that stuff and then release it into the creek down this channel area.
What was up the hill, though?
It's diverted upstream somewhere.
They did it. All right, continuing on. We got another crowd behind us coming.
Another tour group.
Another group. Oh, someone left their trash. So wrong. Terrible. I just can't imagine looking at life that way. Just that nature's your garbage can. I don't have support, like backstrap or nothing like you. So. Hope you guys like the back of Bobby and his tattoo, because you can just see an awful lot of it. It's a good one. That's the one we were just talking about that Shorty did.
Shorty.
Why don't we see the water over here? There's the bridge. Ah, crashed into a sticker.
Uh-oh.
No. He's sorry. Takes it all back. Pretty. I'm glad we came.
Whoa.
Someone's very angry. Oh, he's going in.
Wow, that's a yellow jacket. Come on. Ooh.
Watch out for them, please.
Oh, man, that's pretty chilly.
Monkey. I'm of course still safe over here on the original rock. He's climbed on in the water, over the rock, on the top. It says it's really deep down there. I'll take his word for it. All right, coming up from the water. Got a nice view of the beautiful bridge. So pretty. So neat that it's still here. It's been closed for, I think, over a year now. All the tool marks,
Yep.
the corners,
All the way up, all of them.
the keystone, the bricks, the rock.
And if any of those guys knew each other back then, they could tell which guy did this one.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got their own style.
Yeah, I bet. That's cool. Shade's nice.
Might have been an error hammer.
I think it might be bear poop. I don't know. Or dog poop. But yeah, someone said poop's not allowed on YouTube. That like you can't even show dog poop or something.
No way.
Maybe that's what Cindy was saying. I just showed it. We'll see what happens to me. Oh, I didn't even see this thing right here.
Corsities.
That's cool. These jerks, their names. We've been to Lake Tulloch too. When it was super low and when it was higher. Oh. There's a building down there. I want to get a picture of it from up here. I guess these people will be in my picture, that's fine.
Good afternoon. More bread and butter.
All right, and this trail takes us back to the parking lot. It's a pretty easy jaunt. I mean, obviously you couldn't take a wheelchair all those spots we went, but parts of it you could.
Keep my head held high enough, I'll just speak love and watch the smiles come.
Thanks for watching.
Bring my spirits up.
Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers.
There's some shit I like to fix, but I still know that I'm blessed.